Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Life with Zay. I am Zay Faith, and today we are going to be talking about how to stop procrastination. Now, if you watch any of the videos that I've done in the past, I probably have mentioned that I have procrastinated before. I used to be a procrastinator. I'm trying to separate myself from that. So I honestly think I came up with a hack, and I just wanted to share it with you real quick. If that's something you want to hear, like if you want to hear my hack, honey, go ahead and continue to watch and stay watching. And as you are beginning to tune in, definitely let me know where you're watching from. Currently, I am in the USA. I'm in Virginia, USA, and I just like to know where all my people are watching from. So I'm gonna get straight to it. Yes. Low key, I feel like if there was a job for procrastination, I probably would be like filthy rich off of that. I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like it's just so natural to me. Like I would be a great procrastinator. Like if it was a good thing, you know what I mean? But obviously, it's not a good thing on this earth, right? So I just like everybody, we all are trying to figure out like how to grow and how to be better. So I was like, bro, I really have to figure this out. The first thing that you really just have to do is decide, not to want to procrastinate anymore. Like literally make the decision. And I know that sounds crazy. You're like, yeah, I decide all the time, but I still procrastinate. So maybe I shouldn't say decide. Maybe I should say commit to not procrastinating. And commitment could be something like, not associating saying like, I am a procrastinator. When you say I am a procrastinator, you are self-identifying as a procrastinator, so you're going to procrastinate. So that's step one. Commit to not being a procrastinator. Like, don't allow yourself to say that you're a procrastinator, and don't allow yourself to procrastinate. Like, don't associate, don't identify as being a procrastinator. So that's number one. Stop identifying as being a procrastinator. Stop calling yourself a procrastinator. Decide not to procrastinate anymore. So that's step number one. Step number two is accountability. Now, we hear this word all the time, and I feel like just more and more, like everybody's always talking about accountability. So accountability is pretty much putting people or things in the way so to help you do what you said you're going to do. So like if you are like having a problem with procrastinating and you haven't always kept your word to yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I am not going to hit the snooze button in the morning, but you just do it automatically because it's a bad habit. We have to put accountability in a way to help us break that habit, because honestly, procrastination is it's just a habit. It's not like a curse. It's not like something that is like tangible. I mean, you do have to like fight yourself to get out of it, but for the most part, like it's just a set of habits. Like you are programmed, you've trained yourself to do things a certain way for a long time. So that it's just really your habits. So whenever you start to set up accountability for yourself, for me, like I would say number one, keep whatever you're working towards very, very simple. Like I know there's always going to be like all the things that we need to work on. There's going to be always all the things that we need to do in life. I would highly suggest like focus on like no more than actually one thing, but I would say no more than 3 things at a time. And so what does that mean? So I feel like, if you're working on like getting better at procrastination in one area, don't try to do everything. You know what I mean? So like, for instance, I'll use my example. Some things that I want to work towards and just improve in my life in general is with my fitness and health, with my personal development / spirituality, and obviously like with my work. Like I want to be better at my work. So instead of saying, yeah, I want to do all that, but then also I want to, I don't know. I'm not a mom, but being a better, I know that's a terrible example. Like you just want to keep it simple. Like choose like 3 areas of your life, no more than 3 areas of your life. that intertwine, but like you really, really want to focus on improving. Like you don't want to have like fitness and then a whole bunch of things. I can't really give you an example, but y'all know what I mean. So after you decide like the things that you really, really want, adulting, you know what I'm saying? Like adulting could be one, like doing the important adulting things that we're supposed to be doing. After you figure out, you know, the 1 to 3 things that you really want to improve, we have to put measures, we have to put like accountability tools in place so we're no longer procrastinating. Like, so for instance, I want to level up my health. So what I'm doing is I hire a personal trainer, right? And so this personal trainer, I meet them every day, well, 4 days a week at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, I mean, I've always been able to kind of go to the gym, but I really want to level up my fitness and my health. So I hired a natural medicine doctor to tell me what to eat. And I hired a personal trainer to really get me there, you know, so I don't have to think too much, and I have to go to them every single day, and I already paid them, so I paid them, and I have to go to them every single day, so that's like holding me accountable. Hey, as you're hopping on, say hello and let me know where you're watching from. The second area of my life is my like I said, my personal / spiritual. So my work day doesn't start until 8 a.m. and my gym time starts at 5 a.m. So that's about an hour, you know, with drive time and everything. So I have that gap. I put it to where that gap is me doing my personal / spiritual stuff. Excuse me. And then right after that, I start my work with a work partner. So I literally like made a commitment with other people. I made a commitment with other people to help hold me accountable. And I also like made it to where there wasn't much option for me to not do what I need to do, if that makes sense. So all in all, y'all, you really just need to decide not to identify yourself with being a procrastinator anymore. And then number 2, you really want to commit to some type of accountability. And if you are like heavy on the procrastinating, I would highly suggest like either pay somebody else to hold you accountable, number 1. And then that's another thing I did in my business. Like we also paid for a mentor to like coach and train us. So we have to do the work. You know what I mean? So for your accountability, and I would highly suggest that you pay somebody who, you know, who like you respect and that you know can help you get there. But number 2, it can be somebody who you just like, so I have a work partner as well, and she's in the Netherlands. I mean, she's just more there. Like we show up to work every day, 8 a.m. on Zoom. So you really just want to put things in place so that way, yeah, make the van said, make the decisions non-negotiable. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. You just want to make sure you are creating an environment so you aren't falling in the old habits. You just got to do it. Like get up and just do it. And when you start paying money, you start paying attention and you start doing the things you don't want to do. But then also like creating those commitments and those, it's not really a contract, but creating like those non-negotiable to make sure you get your butt up and do what you got to do. I really hope that was helpful. I really wanted to just come in, like tell y'all something real quick. Number 1, decide not to identify with procrastinating. And number 2, create an environment of accountability so you're not procrastinating anymore. If y'all like little short, you know, trainings like this, definitely let me know. Comment the next topic that you want me to speak on, and I would definitely let y'all know. See you on the next video.